So today we're going to be refurbishing an old club hire gun. This is an Army R85, or as people better know it, an L85A1. As you can tell by the condition of the gun, these do get quite some serious use. Looking at the right side of the receiver there, you can see it's absolutely lagged in rust. It's got mud inside the cocking handle and inside the ejection port. It's in a bit of a sorry state. The left side isn't much better. Again, you can see lots of rust, plenty of mud. Ew. So our first job is to completely strip the gun down, take it all down into its constituent parts, every single last nut and bolt, give it a good clean out, get rid of all the mud, any oil, any dirt, any crap that's accumulated in it over the years. Here we're going around taking all the pins out, giving them a clean, barrel out, complete clean through for the barrel, hop unit apart, and put a new hop rubber in this case Prometheus purple. Then the steel parts are all degreased, stripped back, all the rust comes off, and they're then reprimed and sprayed in a satin black. Next it's time to have a look at the internals of the gun. This is the lower part of the gearbox. As you can see, it's not actually in too bad condition, all things considered. There's a bit of oil and grime build up on it, but overall it's not actually too bad. So let's go and have a look inside. Again, not too bad internally, all things considered. Considering these guns are over 10 years old and they've been used and abused, there's very little wear on the actual gear faces themselves. There's quite a lot of grease in there, as you tend to find on these Chinese imports. And with the gears removed again, you can see there's quite a lot of that horrible thick brown grease inside that, so that's all going to need a good clean out. There we are, all nice and fresh and sparkly, degreased and ready for re-greasing, re-shimming and refitting of the gears. Next job after reassembly was to completely rewire the gun, top to bottom, took out all the old wiring and replaced it with 18 gauge silicon wire. Also installed a MOSFET and kept the original fuse, and of course wired up to Dean's instead of Tamier's. After that I've cut the outer and the inner barrel down slightly, all the way back to the gas block, so we can thread it with a silencer and get it nice and tight inside the handguard. You can see the gas block, it looks a little bit wonky in that picture, but the barrel and the thread is straight and that's all that really matters. Here is what it will look like with the silencer fitted inside the handguard, again tapered all the way back to the gas block. I've had to cut part of the handguard away at the top, you can see, and obviously at the front to fit the silencer in, but overall I think it's quite a nice little look. Apologies for the Navy SEAL silencer. And this is just a view from the other side. You can see I've also put a bit of wrist rail on the front there, drilled and tapped through the handguard just so you can put your torches and that kind of thing on. Also here I've removed the carry handle and used an old AR style stepped wrist rail. Attached back to front, cut down a little bit, it makes a perfect staggered mounting point for an optic, because obviously with bullpup rifles you need to push the optic as far forward as you can. And then fully reassembled, that's what it looks like. So it's just had a shortened down front, it's much quieter, it's got an optic on it should you need it. Obviously you can replace it with a red dot for close quarters work if you need to. I've also kept the pre-cocking feature and put an 11 volt LiPo inside the handguard, so it's got a good rectifier and a nice snappy trigger response on semi, which is what you want. There we go, all done.